like in the middle or something?
Yeah. I mean, if you actually, if you direct your viewers to, basically everybody that is running this race comprises 1/4 of my layout. Like if you look at the Khadgar link now that that Theon is live, then everything stitches together.
Stop calling me that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But everybody's 1/4 of it. So it's got my name, the Sloth, with me in front of the green screen in the center. It says the Sloth Race Presents Demon's Crest logo. And then there's the Sloth Cup right above my head, which will be, given to the winner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's incredibly hot.
Thank you. So you were referring to the graphic work, or
Just fucking everything, dude.
Thank you. All right. All right, we'll go ahead and get this thing started. Everybody, welcome to I think this is the 4th Sloth Cup race. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, this is the 4th one. We're going to be racing Demon's Crest tonight, and I have a world record holder, Starsurfer, in the chat with me, and he's going to be helping me do some commentary since he knows this game better than anybody else alive. So to start it off, I want to introduce you to our racers. In the top left position, we have Andre the Accelerator, and Andre is a parkour enthusiast. His favorite Jonas brother is Kevin, and he hates onions. Following over from the right, you're going to see the most beautiful man on Twitch currently. Beautiful blue eyes. His name, Poisoncurls, is Poisoncurls, and he holds the world record for Lion King easy difficulty on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Down on the bottom left, we have Skunky48. Skunky48 is a hand model for Nutella, and he is also the world record holder for both 100% or any percent and glitchless on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for SNES. Skunky, what are your records? I know you've got the world record for both categories, but what are the categories?
EMMT, any percent, and glitchless.
All right, that is Skunky48. And joining us late in the game, we have a ringer. He is a previous Demon's Crest runner that is filling in for a runner that overslept. And on weekends, he is a Theon Greyjoy cosplayer. Everybody welcome LP3
What?
Cinema.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Yo.
thanks for coming in last minute.
Appreciate you, man.
I try.
As far as the game itself, Demon's Crest was released in Japan on the Super Famicom in October 1994 and was released the next month in North America on the Super Nintendo. In 2014, it was re-released on the Virtual Console, if anybody's interested in picking it up there. But without further ado, we're going to get into this. And it's how would you describe this game, Star? Is it like it's like a platformer / light RPG with a mini game?
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought of it as like a darker Mega Man. You got your platforming, you got bosses in classic Capcom style, you've got some re-fights. You kill the bosses, you get power-ups, there's pickups and revisits and all that other... everything you could expect in a good Mega Man X game. So I like to think of it as the emo, demon child Mega Man X.
I like it. And so the world record in this game, the 100% world record, is actually held by Starsurfer to this day. I think you were bopped by like 1 second by, I think a Canadian guy came in and got you.
Yeah, I didn't retime it. I wanted to be nice, but yeah, 1 second it is.
1 second it is. Well, you could probably get it back anytime you wanted. Please come back.
So, did we decide the rules about resetting?
No, we can do that right now.
1 minute in between runs.
So Cinema, basically what we're going to do, 1 minute between resets?
Yes.
Okay, so Cinema, we're going to beat the game 3 times with a minute break in between.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like if you got to go poop or walk your dog or whatever, do it quickly. So when everybody's ready,
Skunky's ready.
Poison?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Andre?
1 second. And get the title screen.
Cinema looks like he's ready.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah,
Andre?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yep.
Count down in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off.
Good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, everybody. Got Andre a little bit behind on stream, but that's okay. So there's a
Yeah.
question in chat about playing on JP. So there's a big difference between the Japanese and the US version in this opening scene. On the US version, you can't actually fly on this scene, which is kind of weird. But then this boss also takes double the hits. He's got twice the hit points on the American version as the Japanese, so it kills twice as fast and it's a little bit easier since you can get airborne.
This guy's name is Samuelo, isn't that right?
Yep.
Does anybody know if these names have any meaning, or are they just random?
I'm not really too sure. You know,
Medium?
I've never actually played this on the US version, so like all of the lore and everything from the title screens, I just like never read any of it.
What's up, Foxor? What's up, Turbo? Welcome to the race. So, whoever wins tonight, right above my head, if you're watching my stream, you'll see a very nice trophy. Whoever wins this will get a cash prize, and we'll get possession of the Sloth Trophy graphic for the next week until the next race. But next week we'll be back doing another race, and I will announce the next game right after these guys are done. Rata, there's no game audio here on account of it would echo. Like if I were to have game mode, like I'm not actually playing it from where I am, so if I were to unmute any of these guys' streams on the CADGAR link that I'm using to watch them, then it would end up being super echoey and unwatchable. I apologize for that.
If you want the sound, I'd say just pop open someone's stream in a separate window, and then you can pretty much get the gist. The soundtrack is really good on this game too.
Yes, it is. Like that's probably one of the best things that I appreciated. You can watch this game for hours and not get tired of the music.
So Skunky with the first kill, very nice. This boss, by the way, is called Hippogriff. He can be kind of a pain in the butt. There are ways to manipulate him so that he stays close to the ground. But it looks like everyone did a pretty good job. Andre having some problems getting him back down on the floor. But the item that Hippogriff drops there when he dies is a health. So if you noticed when the game started, everyone had 4 hit points. Killing Samuelo gives you an additional health, and then killing the Hippogriff there gives you an additional health too. So there will be a couple more times where we get more health, but for the purposes of the run, it doesn't really make a difference. Well, usually it doesn't. I guess since these guys have only been at it for a week, that definitely might come into play.
Fuck.
So Skunky makes the ascent. So those spiders on the wall there can be kind of tricky. There's a method into manipulating them into a position where you can kill the first spider and get up quick enough so that the second one doesn't hit you. This boss here, his name is Arma. And in 100% you fight him 3 times, but here we're only going to see him once.
Does he change any, like in the 100% run? Does he get additional powers or do additional damage?
Yep, so in the first fight, he basically just swoops, and then he shoots that little blue ball. In his second form, he does kind of a tornado that knocks you back a little bit. And that's kind of his added ability. And then in his third form, he has like a more powerful missile. And then you also fight him in like an ice room where the floor is slippery. So there's kind of a slide effect, but this first form is pretty simple. Really no chance in dying.
Skunky is crushing it.
Yeah, Skunky's looking real good here. Switching to Ground Gargoyle. This is when we get into the meat of the run here. Ground Gargoyle, again, I compare this to Mega Man X. Ground Gargoyle basically is what we're going to use the whole time to just dash along through the game to the bosses.
Yeah. You can't go in water with him. Well, you can, but he gets hurt by water, right?
Yep.
I got totally fucked.
Oh yeah, I had some fun with the those platforms. Lots of fun.
Looks like Poisoncurls is having some issues on this mini map there.
Did he get lost?
It's kind of one of the funny things when you start playing this game. The mini map, it can be kind of a problem.
Yeah. Do you have like? Is there a graphic that exists of the overworld where you can just sort of learn your way around?
Yeah, most of the sprites, including like full maps and stuff like that, you can find them online. Skunky got a little bit too close or too far away from Belf. Let's see if he survives this.
No.
Ooh!
Ouch.
So yeah, this boss Belf is one of the deadliest bosses when you start out this game because when he hits you with the body, it does a lot of damage.
No.
Cinema
I hate this category. I hate this category.
Poison now getting to Belf. I don't know if I've got some desync or what, but I mean, I'm trying to like cross-reference with the times. I think I got like a little bit of desync, but nothing too serious.
Ooh. So the other thing to know about this Ground Gargoyle here is that the shots that you shoot standing on the ground, they'll fall and travel along the ground, but they also do twice the damage to most bosses. So we're trying to hit the bosses with these ground shots as much as possible, as opposed to jumping in the air and shooting an air shot.
Andre can catch up here if he gets Belf the first time.
Yep, looks like he got a sword to the face early on. I don't think he's going to make it.
Wrecked.
No.
Well, this category sucks.
Ooh, Andre's kind of trying to fight this out. I like this.
Rip. Yeah, no, see, I used to remember whenever you did Flame Lord, which these guys got coming up in a little bit, you used to count. Like on every time you'd fight him, you'd go 1, 2, and then whenever you'd hit him with a ground shot, you'd be like 3, 4.
Yep.
I think, what does he have, 20 health or 20 hits?
Yeah, yep, 20 health in his second phase.
What the fuck was that?
I swear to God, 100% is easier.
Oh yeah, of course it's easy. I mean, like,
he jumped at me. That wasn't fair.
So Skunky in the windy room. This is one of several rooms in the game where when you're flying, you actually get a little bit of a speed burst. Yeah, Skunky and Poisoncurls got a really close race here.
you sandbagger.
Fucking Taco Bell, man.
Andre is doing some interesting strats here on Belf. I like it. I think he's going to get him down here, though. He played it pretty safe.
Damn, dude.
Oh, Andre's, he's buffering for me.
Oof, Poison dying to Flyer. Flyer, you know, any percent does look really easy when you first start playing, but the bosses in this game are pretty cruel. This boss Flyer here, 2 damage every time you get hit in the body, and there's plenty of opportunities to get hit, especially since we're using a gargoyle that doesn't fly. Skunky with a good fight though.
I should have practiced this before I agreed to this.
Well, I mean, that's the nature of being a ringer. I mean, if you want to race in future races, there's a new game every week for either NES or SNES, so you should probably look into it, man. Like, with a little bit of prep, you could be one of the greats.
Skunky going down into the third stage.
What's this? What's his stage called? The one that Skunky's on?
don't even know what the name of the stage is. I always just call it by Flame Lord.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. I think we tend to call it usually by the first boss that we kill in the stage, but every stage you go into from the minimap actually has 2 bosses with 2 separate paths. So you go one way, you get one boss, and you go the other way, and you get a completely separate boss. So for Hundo, anyways, you get a lot of re-entry where we're taking one path first, the faster path, of course, and then coming back for the second round, the last boss.
I already got
Poison, he was already full of the health.
Yeah.
Now, Cinema's a little bit behind now. Like, I mean, again, I gotta thank you, bro, because you came in with literally minutes' notice. Like, so he has run this game before, but I don't know how long it's been.
This category.
I mean, when's the last time you played the game or played this category?
This category, it's been years.
Yeah.
This game, it's been like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. So, again, big thanks to Cinema for coming in.
So we got Skunky here on Flame Lord, phase 1. Basically, we're just going to shoot ground shots to get them down as quick as possible, avoid the fiery birds. Now here's phase 2 now. This is where double damage on the ground shots comes into play. You want to position yourself so that when he swoops down, you can get 2 double hits on him. And Skunky's even going to take some damage there to boost through his iframes to get the second double hit. Makes very short work of Flame Lord. Great pattern. Great fight.
Does he have 3 different movement patterns? He has like the long swoop, and then he has like the up and down, and then he just goes straight across while dropping fire. Those are his 3 movement patterns.
Yep, double swoop, long swoop, and then he shits fire on you. So.
Nice. The fact that I don't know the game very well actually works out, so I can play the dope and you can explain it to me. And it helps the viewers at home if they've never played it.
So Skunky on the final boss here now. It's still anyone's game, though. We were watching some practice before this, and I witnessed a few deaths here. So that tornado that Skunky just shot out is the item that we got from Flame Lord. And that's what allows us here to get up and fight the final boss. Otherwise, we'd have no way of flying up high enough to beat him, and it would be a really long fight otherwise.
You know, this is a tough category, but I was thinking there's not really any unforgiving points. Like, I mean, if anybody were to die on a boss, then they would be able to just restart right at the boss and they would replay the level again.
Yeah, the game is really forgiving. There's no set amount of continues. If you die, you just start the level over again. Very, very forgiving, especially when you're learning.
Yeah. Some of the other games that we've done, they've been pretty ridiculous as far as like how far it sets you back if you die. Turtles is a pretty unforgiving game, and that's actually how we met dear Skunky here. He actually just came in and was watching the race, and he's like, "How do I get into this?"
Oh,
And now he's one of us.
He's like, how can I shark you, motherfuckers? Because we got game 1 to Skunky here. That final boss fight was pretty interesting, as you can see. Skunky definitely didn't want to die there. He took every precaution to switch in and out, dodge damage.
Okay. So the race format, because this is such a short race, and to, I guess, nullify the effects of just bad RNG, they're waiting a minute in between each run. So Skunky is at 50 seconds now for me, and he's going to restart the game at 1 minute in between him beating the final boss and starting Samulo again. And the first one to beat the game 3 times is the winner.
I like that.
So, Skunky on game number 2.
So one thing that's kind of interesting on Dre's screen is the trees have disappeared. Normally we'd have some flaming trees up above Flame Lord, but what happens is as soon as you transition into the Flame Lord fight, it hits a trigger to not spawn in those trees again the next time you enter the level. And that's actually something that we use in 100% to pick up a sneaky little item. But here, all it does is maybe reduce some lag, but obviously dying first is not ideal.
Really bad RNG in this main boss.
Flyer is doing some serious work over here on the right hemisphere.
So, just a shout out to we've got Hockey Rules 21. He's actually one of our racers. He hasn't raced in a couple of weeks because he's been working, but he actually took part in our first race, and hopefully we will see him back racing again before too long. Hockey, you're gonna race again, right?
Look at that close kill. Dang.
This game is not being nice to me.
But are you having fun though?
Also, dude.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, Andre might get the instant item pickup here. Let's see. Oh, very close. So
That was
there's
fun.
there's a trick you can do on the Flame Lord there where if you kill him while you're inside his body, you'll instantly pick up the item without having to go through that visual transition of him into the ground, and it actually saves like 5 or 6 seconds. Which is a lot when you consider that this is a run that gets beaten in about 10.5 minutes.
you want to know what? Barring the times that I have been hosted by like other big streamers, my viewer PB is like 15, and we're at 10.
What can I say? This game's popular.
I know, like it's. I like the fact that I'm doing literally no work either. Like I don't even have to have talent right now. Like I'm just.
Don't sell yourself short, man. You put a lot of work into this.
I did make the graphics though. I did all the graphics are mine. I made the nameplates and. I
Star would
designed
have
the
been so
concept.
disappointed in me. I just forgot where the boss room was.
Hey man,
All
it
right.
happens.
You know.
Andre finishing up game 1. Poisoncurls fighting Flame Lord with extremely low hit points.
And
Rip.
die.
He has this thing where he likes to jump. I've noticed that he does that in practice too. Like he'll try to jump over the boss, even though I don't even know if you can possibly jump over Flame Lord unless you have the red gargoyle.
Yeah, you can jump over him. It's really tight, and generally, this is what I always do people. You're gonna want to get in the air on bosses. You gotta stay on the ground. It's counterintuitive in this game. You want to be on the ground as much as you can.
I guess this is where I get paid back for trolling Foxor so much while he streams.
Whew. No, don't do it to me. He did it to me.
3 seconds left for Andre's second game start. Boom.
Skunky with a really nice pattern on Arma there.
I keep my timer. James.
Move up here.
So yeah, so we are playing as the Red Devil from Ghosts and Goblins, the Red Aramer. Well, I mean, in Ghosts and Goblins there are many of them, but this dude's special.
His name is
For whatever
Firebrand, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, this is a death. I might as well just wrap. Yep. I'm really bad at this category.
Dude, Skunky. He's not even human.
Not the gargoyle I wanted.
Like,
I know Skunky's facing a different direction, but I can just tell by the look in his eyes. He is here to play.
yeah. I like that though. Like we need somebody that's like gonna come in and like raise the bar for everybody. Like I want everybody afraid of Skunky to the point where they do not want to be publicly shamed by racing against him, and so they will practice. That's what I need.
He's got to be careful though. You know, it doesn't take many wins in a row before someone's putting a hit out.
That is true. That is true. I mean, Flyer could give him bad patterns, and then these guys could catch right up. Or Taco Bell can swipe at him a couple of times.
It looks like Skunky's doing some interesting Taco Bell. It seems like he's maybe come up with some
Wow.
safe ways to take care of him.
Yeah. Taco Bell is Andre's name for Belth, which I think everybody needs to put that in their splits from now on.
Yeah, that's genius.
I will advocate for that.
Oops. Switched to the wrong guy.
Poisoncurls going for a ground gargoyle.
That was a good fight.
New strat, dude.
Andre having a really nice hippogriff here. Very well done.
Yes, Foxor, he actually is. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I think, is the game that Firebrand shows up in.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I don't even know if we mentioned yet, but this final boss, his name is Phalanx. And in 100%, he has 3 forms. The fight that you're seeing here is his first form, but in 100%, you actually 2 additional times. And his final form in 100% is probably one of the most difficult bosses in the whole SNES library.
I literally could not beat it, no matter how hard I tried.
Oh
And
my
I-
god, my menu in it. No.
So you can see Skunky here taking advantage of being able to stand on Flyer's body here and doing a ground shot into his face. That's the strategy.
That's really hard, though,
He's
too.
nailing it.
Really hard.
He's getting an excellent pattern too. Very nice
Skunky,
skill.
dude, Skunky's gonna get a new PB in his second run.
Sloth with the jinx.
Sorry, my bad. I'm a Skunky fanboy. What can I say? I'm a big fan.
LP3 Cinema 2152. Game 1 down.
Do I keep the timer going?
So start it for 1 minute. Or just go ahead and start your timer, and then add a minute. You want to reset and start a new game.
No, I'll just start it for a minute. I'll be back.
Oh shit, that was longer than.
And we got Poisoncurls down for game 1 too. Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice PC.
So
2 times the world record, but it's cool.
Star, if you've never seen Skunky run Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's a thing to behold. Like
I've watched him a few
it's a
times.
rough
running.
game, but like it's amazing. Anybody in chat, Skunky48, definitely give all these guys a follow. Hopefully, Poison, are you gonna play some Lion King tonight?
Lion King?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was gonna capture some stuff and make an overlay for Lion King.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Sloth, are you guys having any time constraints for these races?
What do you mean by time constraints?
Like, are you looking for runs less than 30 minutes, less than 20 minutes?
There's actually bylaws in the Discord. I will post them. But like I wrote just like a little 2-page PDF that shows what I'm looking for. But essentially I'm looking for games that are for the NES or SNES. And we're aiming for a world record time for the category of between 15 and 30 minutes. That way it's not too short, not too long. But if anybody is looking, if anybody wants to see the race bylaws, then I will post them in the general channel of the Discord right now. So if you want to suggest a game, just scan the requirements and just type something into the general channel, and I'll start doing the research. I obviously can't confirm if I'm going to use your race, but I will definitely review every single suggestion that is put forward to me.
Oh, I got the perfect game.
Andre with an excellent Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
That's the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
name
man.
ever.
It really is.
I mean, that was definitely like a burrito box combo right there. Fuck, what am I doing?
Travatron and Turbo Gilman, welcome to the Discord. And, you know, really my dream, like the reason I wanted to do something like this is because I like a lot of different speedrunning games. Like, obviously I picked up, Demon's Crest whenever I was watching you, Starsurfer. I like TMNT, I like Mega Man X. I like Lion King now since I've been watching Poison do it. And I think that these guys are just absolutely incredible. And I wanted to try to find a way for them to showcase their skills and bring together different speedrunning communities in order to really get them the appreciation that they deserve. Because usually,
I don't know how I made it through there. Oh my god.
Skunky with the PB second game.
He's already done a second game.
by 8
Look
seconds.
at this guy go.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
And he's been playing the game a week. Oh my gosh.
I'm terrified.
Cinema taking the head off of Samuelo, picking up the health drop, getting it done.
You ready for the sick movement, Star? I got it this time.
Let's see it.
That is true. I mean, Cinema's had a game to de-rust now, so he's probably got it.
Look at that.
Poisoncurls missing the ascent. It's really hard to
Look at
get that trick.
I'm still gonna die a million times on bells, but
See if Andre can make short work of flyer.
Oh my gosh, this is so. Oh jeez.
Andre with the glods. Look at the glods.
Not anymore.
Hippogriff, can you come down? Please? I just want to be friends. There we
It
go.
looks like Andre is just avoiding the inevitable on flyer here, and there it is.
Dude, he was like, give me the runaround, like,
He just wants a hug, man.
yeah, it's like hugging Edward Scissorhands. Sounds fun.
What else?
Dude,
can
how
we
many
say?
times am I gonna slip off?
There's another aspect of this game that makes the early bosses a little bit tough with Firebrand, and that's just like in the Mega Man games where you can only have a certain number of shots on screen at any time. In Demon's Crest, each form has a certain number of shots you can have in the air at any one time, and so for Firebrand, you can only have one fireball on screen. So if you completely miss a boss with one of your shots, you gotta wait until it gets off screen to fire again, and that can be a big problem on some of these bosses.
Oh,
I gotta give Andre props here. He's good with strats.
Does Firebrand fly at the same speed he walks? I assume it does.
Yes. Yep. Speed is the same. The only form I think where you can actually get a speed increase. There's two of them, obviously, ground gargoyle, the dash, but then there's actually a water form where you swim faster is his power. We don't see that in any percent, but
If you think some of the stuff that they're dealing with now is bad, wait till you like do 100% and have to go through Holothurion and Crawler.
yeah.
Crawler is
those
a
are
run
easy
killer.
compared to doing these.
No, like I remember watching Starsurfer. He was like, 30 seconds ahead of his like PB, and like Crawler would just not open his eyes.
Shouts out to Alan Jackson.
Yep. Alan Jackson skip.
Wait, what? Wait,
In
no.
100
Go ahead.
It's because of the Mercury cancels. And in 100%,
Right.
there's some kind of goofy tricks you can do, but one of them's called Mercury canceling.
I
So,
remember those.
so we sing I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, I remember that.
So much split for that. It's literally.
Dude, okay. It makes sense now.
There we go, Andre. It's done.
Oof, that was a doozy.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
So you saw Poisoncurls there kind of clip up through the floor. There's some interesting places in this game where you can kind of clip up. If you jump high enough above the floor, the game will put you on the platform above it. There's not really any places in the game where clipping does anything. It's kind of a pretty robust game as far as glitches go. We've tried really hard to find places where we could maybe do zips or find sequence breaks, but really nothing has been found in this game for a long time. And even on the tool assisted run, there aren't any zips or any really major glitches. So it's a pretty clean game as far as speedruns go.
Do you think TAS route will ever be viable for 100%?
I think maybe, I was doing task route for a little bit, and it's definitely hard, being a human ain't easy.
True. Unless you're skunky.
Unless you're skunky, yeah. But 100% does have a few different routes, just like any other game. There's beginner routes, intermediate routes,
Are you
some more advanced
kidding
stuff.
me?
Whereas any percent pretty much just has this one route.
And it sucks. Dude, you don't.
Well, I mean,
You're
if you
gonna
think
have a
about
hate girl.
if you think about Mega Man X any percent, you skip a lot of the heart tanks, so you always have low health. And if you get bad RNG, there's always that danger of you dying. That's really the same problem that you're looking at with this run.
Yep.
You pick up like a bare minimum of items, so you're always vulnerable to like a swipe of Belt's bone sword,
Yep.
And 100%, at least you can get a few power ups.
Bone saw is ready.
That's a Spider-Man.
Bone saw?
Yeah.
That's a nice outfit. Did your
Classic.
husband buy it for you?
Cinema, this doesn't look good. Oh, got a lucky jump.
I can breathe. I thought I died.
Oh, Skunky takes an early shot to the face by Belf. This is not looking good. Ooh.
Maybe he is human.
No! Skunky is folding under pressure, guys. Let's go.
Damn, that was fucking close, dude.
All right, good luck, Andre. Let's see if we can get 2 people on game 3 here.
Yeah.
The rookie showing his skills.
Looks like Skunky got the safe Taco Bell pattern. He should be able to survive this, no problem.
All right. So it's 2 health for every bonk on Phalanx.
Yep. Let's see if... Ooh, Andre just barely survived by the skin of his teeth.
Fucking God.
What we should have been doing is we should have been keeping knockout counts for all these bosses, because I'm pretty sure Flyer is Flyer is the winner in this race, everyone. It's not Skunky, it's not Andre, it's not Poison or Cinema, it's Flyer. He's having some real fun out there.
Yeah, just against me.
He's having some fun out there.
think I've died like 8 times to him. Yeah.
Speaking of flyer, Skunky's coming up on him for the 3rd time.
Whoop-dee-doo. Skunky's a beast. Fuck.
I think the first boss is the scariest.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Alright, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's one complaint that the community's always had is that Samulo, he has some of the best sprites in the game. He looks scary as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you start the game and all of a sudden there's this big Great Dane dragon-looking zombie in front of you, but
Great Dane.
but he's like paper thin. He dies so quick. It's just so disappointing.
Yeah. Underutilized, I think is the word. I would like to have seen more of him.
Skunky with a great pattern there on Flyer.
Oh,
We're
wait,
gonna
are
have
you
to
supposed to do Flyer before?
Flyer before Flame Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I haven't been doing that.
Cinema with the alternate patterns.
Yeah. That may be why my first...
Oh, you asshole. I went the wrong way.
Hockey Rules has a question. So, would it be a lot of work for you, but would you put the winner of the previous week in a certain panel? No, that would not be a lot of work at all. Actually, from now on, we can have them be in the first slot if you want. No, we can do that. I mean, I was going alphabetical, but I mean, if everybody else agrees, if we want to have the winner from the previous week be in the first position, top left, where Andre is right now, then we could change that. We could do that. I don't mind a bit.
Sloth does the winner of the race every week get to come back and try to maintain the belt next week?
The top 2, if they want a spot in the race the following week, are guaranteed. The bottom 2 can come back if there are no challengers. But if we have somebody from the Discord that wants to step up and try to run the next game and challenge the winner, then they will be the new blood. But I mean, if there's no interest, then the other 2 can come back. So anybody in chat right now, if you think you have what it takes to beat Skunky at the next game, may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, everybody cheer Flame Lord on here. Let's see if he can do some work. Skunky playing it safe.
I think we do have one runner that is for sure going to come in next week, so El Morvo is going to be racing next week on the game. So there's one slot open if somebody wants it.
Yo, stop dicking me down, Fly.
Poisoncurls makes it out of. Everyone's happy to see that.
Yay! Flyer's a beast, man.
Good, we good.
Cinema takes Flyer down for the 2nd time.
Why do we do Flyer before Flame Lord?
Because we're trying to beat the game as fast as possible.
Touche.
I think it's just for the extra health, if I'm being honest. I don't really know.
Oh.
It might be a little bit faster on the overworld.
Okay. Flame Lord is easier to me than Flyer, so...
Skunky with a nice pattern and fight on Phalanx takes him down for the 3rd time, the final time.
GG.
Congrats.
GG.
We're still going for second place here, people, though, so hold on to seats. This is anybody's silver medal.
Ninja vanish.
Starsurfer, would you please read chat?
Starsurfer is the sloth's best friend.
Fact 7 for life.
It's true. I can't deny it. It's like on Liar Liar. When I try to deny it, I just can't.
Alright. Cinema has phalanx down for the second time. Nice, man.
Looks like Skunky's started walking towards Sloth's place to pick up that trophy.
Yep. I actually I edited the scene and I drug it over the top of his game feed.
That's beautiful. That is something.
So that way people will know that he's won.
Let's see if we can get another PB in here tonight, you guys.
To be fair, I just PB'd by 4 minutes. Let's go.
Poisoncurls is on the hunt for a PB right here. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
I want to see you guys all on the leaderboards after this too, because we need some more players.
Actually, Square One, who is another racer that we have, he actually continued playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he got a pretty solid time. Like, he kept playing it afterwards, so I was pretty pleased to see that, because I really do love the game. Like, I forget what the time was on the glitched category. What was it? Square, are you in chat? Can you tell us what your time was?
Oh shit, I'm dead, dude.
I feel like maybe it was like 25 something.
Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck.
The blue balls only do 1 damage, so Poisoncurls staying alive for a very short amount of time and then getting hit in the face.
Yeah, 25 minutes, Square One, and which that is nothing to slouch at. I mean, I think Skunky's world record for that category is 18 minutes and change. So, considering, pardon me, how difficult the game is, that's, you know,
Dude, Turtles was
that's
hard.
yes.
All
it
right,
was.
Star, you ready for this? No deaths.
LP3's calling out the no deaths run. He's pointing his bat at the outfield. Here we go.
I'm Babe Ruth in this.
Dude, damn it. Motherfucker, dude.
Poisoncurls is taking on the role of Morvo since Morvo is not running tonight. Morvo
So
usually. Go ahead.
On failing, Poisoncurls getting a little too high on phalanx here. If you go too high, the fireballs will shoot right over his face.
Yeah, yeah.
You can actually get all the way above him in the game to where you can fly over him without taking damage. Unfortunately, it's pretty slow. You can't actually kill him from up there.
Alright, let's just fucking do this.
That's the spirit. So who got second?
We're still working on it, bud.
Oh shit! I still have a chance, boys. I have not gotten the manipulation. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let's go.
Cinema showing off the manipulation there on Hippogriff, flying just above his head, gets him right where you want, and you can kill him really fast. Very nice kill.
I hate this fucking dude.
There's another guy that races. His name is El Morvo. Go follow him if you haven't already. But Morvo rages at games, and when I mean he rages.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
Sounds like my type of friend.
So races with him. I might end up having to mute his mic if it gets bad enough. Can't wait to have him back though, because he's a good runner. He will be. He's. I mean, he confirmed 100%. So we'll see him live next week. So, if you wear earphones to listen to the race, maybe just turn them down a little bit.
That bad, huh?
Oh yeah. But the other thing is that he's from Mexico,
We
so
did it, boys.
he has the Spanish accent, and it's just adorable to try to hear him curse.
Adorable.
Yeah, it's adorable to hear him curse.
Those are fighting words. Star, Dad, did I make you proud?
I mean,
I got a set.
I mean,
1 out of 3 times.
Flyer continuing to just go to town up on Andre here. Andre's stream gets raided. Let's go. Now the pressure's
shit.
on.
Thanks for the raid. I didn't know that. Ring Sky.
He's
RNG
focused.
Sky.
So Starsurfer, when are we going to see you in the race, man?
I don't know, man. Getting too old for this shit.
Think it's time to hang up the gloves.
One last ride, Riggs.
I mean, I would like to see you streaming again. Like maybe not like every night like you used to, but maybe you could go for like a couple of nights a week or something.
Oh yeah, that was a good hit.
I've been pretty busy lately. I definitely like to get back into it. One day I for sure will, but this hiatus will go on for a little bit longer. I think it could be another year or so before I get back into it.
Reminder, guys, root for me. I submitted.
Wait, what? Root for you?
Yeah, I submitted this for AGDQ.
Oh, okay. Nice, dude.
Andre,
I'm gonna
great
try to do
flyer.
better than last time.
So okay, so you submitted Demon's Crest any percent?
No, Hundo.
Hundo?
Wow,
Screw this category.
the tone in your voice said it all.
No Hundo. So I gotta ask this question, Cinema. Isn't it called Games Done Quick?
No, this
Youch.
game's called Dude's Crest.
Unfortunately, Games Done Quick seems to hate this game, so
Junkyard
Games
Dave says.
Dude, quick.
Junkyard Dave says Starsurfer is never too old. He looks like 18, first of all, and he never ages, second of all. But actually, there's no third. Dude just ages well.
what's
Like
up, Dave?
he really is a beautiful man. Like I mean, he has like different transformations because he used to have the long hair, then he cut it, and then he goes beardless from time to time, and then he goes beard full %. I have yet to see him with a Super Troopers mustache, but I think that'd be sexy as hell.
I'm sure I got a video out there with a mustache somewhere.
Awesome. And welcome, Junkyard Dave, by the way. Hope you liked the race.
I actually even have the beard for beard % right now, so it's too bad that I can't be up on camera.
No! I failed you, Star. It was one hit from death and I couldn't spin quick enough.
I don't even have words.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I think we all knew the Deathless Run was a pretty big.
Yeah, it is me.
The pressure mounts as you go on, too. That's the thing.
No! Hope you guys like seeing an extra boss.
Cinema, calm it down.
Let's go. We're gonna do 2 extra.
If you all remember when I said before that this game has 2 paths, well, you're looking at the second of 2 paths here down on Cinema Street.
Let's go. Hondo stress.
I think the smart thing to do here would be, I think if you die to this guy, you'll get back into the flyer room.
Nah, dude, I'm going for the deathless.
Alright, that seems fair. Especially considering you've already died.
Yeah. I meant damageless fight, my bad.
Andre doing some work on Flame Lord here. Boom, gets him down.
Should have done Flame Lord first. What do I... Time to see. Do I even have the power up? No, I don't. This will be fun. Casual games.
You know what I just now noticed? Those platforms that that Cinema's actually jumping on, they're rotating around a tree.
Yeah,
It
dude.
looks like. I never freaking noticed that. Maybe it's because you always move through the room so quickly and he doesn't.
Yeah. Most of us don't use these platforms, but Cinema's going for. I don't even know it. I don't even know what he's going for.
Like,
Dude, it's the door. Okay, I'm just gonna die. Apparently, the door's not even here for.
I suppose you don't have tornadoes.
No, but the door's not even here for this boss.
Yeah, you got to go through that door on your right there, bud.
Oh, I was at the door. Why did I die?
Andre locking up second place. Well done, sir. Wipe the sweat off your brow. Take pride
It's
in
all
what
right.
you've accomplished.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I have to go up higher. I'm dumb.
Cinema is like MIA. He's outbound.
Yeah.
He's not even on the racetrack anymore, folks.
Poisoncurls sees his opportunity.
Poisoncurls looking for the PB.
Dude, get these ghosts out of my sight. What the heck is even happening? Oh, I gotta go up one more time, don't I?
Andre, are you still with us? That would be a no.
Fucking little dude.
This run was going hard.
Andre's definitely taking a trip to the liquor cabinet here to drown the sorrows. It ain't
Yeah.
easy fighting Flyer that many times, you guys.
The Skunky's off speed running a sandwich. Where are you, Skunky?
I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, I was. My friends in the other room got the champagne out and disco ball, you know.
Nice.
We'll be back to the 100% route after the...
Hermagerd, it's Suki.
Wait. Oh, no.
Another Demon's Crest runner in chat.
runner with quotations.
Suki's a loose cannon with the ban button ready.
Yeah. Come on, Green Arma. What have I ever done to you?
It's Arma Verde.
Oh, true. Shuts out the Rogue Link.
Ah, Rogue Link. Whatever happened to that guy?
He died.
It got incredibly real.
Yep, shit got dark.
No, that would have just been a painful experience.
Poisoncurls moving to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. That really needs to become a thing.
What are some other fast food? What are some other fast food boss names we can come up with here?
Let's see. Flyer.
Hungry Hippo, Griffith? I don't know.
Keep trying.
I like it.
You know, you gotta weed out the bad before you get to the good.
I mean, yeah. Not many puns that I can think of for bosses.
Flame broiled Whopper.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. No restaurants, though.
Wendy's nuts.
Oh,
Nailed
Cinema's gonna use Flying Gargoyle to go beat Flyer.
Yeah, man. I have the strategies.
What?
He's taking the
Oh,
fucking
man.
scenic route here. So just like in Mega Man, the bosses in this game have weaknesses to the other abilities too, and so Flyer's weakness, of course, is the flying gargoyle here, in which Cinema is.
Right.
I should not have this in any percent, to be clear.
He'll basically be killing Flyer in about 2 or 3 hits.
Let's see if I can get the free hit. Oh, no. I should use Fly. I should use Aerial Guard.
Poison's actually coming up on Flyer too.
Not fucking die a million times.
So Poisoncurls actually got the free shot there, but he was a little bit too high. When you transition into boss rooms in this game, if you have control of Firebrand for 1 frame, so if you fire on the correct frame, you can actually hit the boss before the fight starts. And there's a couple places where you do it in 100%, where it actually can make a big difference. And then obviously any free damage on Flyer is mucho apprecio.
Would you say that's sort of similar to like Fade Out on MMX? Just kind of mash and hope for the best?
Yeah, I would say so. I think Fade Out in MMX, I never usually mashed. I usually tried to do timing. So there's probably a better timing that you can do for this game too, but the Fade Out timing is pretty much always the same on MMX, whereas the boss transitions are always a little bit different. So yeah, somewhat similar. I know a lot of people mash on Mega Man X, but I'm such a pimp, I don't have to do that.
What is
You're
your
a
PB
legend.
on X? What is your PB on X, Hundo?
3730 or 3720 something, I think.
God damn it.
Poisoncurls with the salt.
Flyer just carried you right around to his own face. That was a pretty epic death.
He just wanted to kiss this beautiful face, dude.
I feel
No, I mean,
confident
like-
I have Aerial for the final boss.
Anybody in chat right now, if you just Poisoncurls is in the top right cam. If you just look at him, look at that face. Take a good long look. Beard is freaking majestic. You should definitely follow him.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
For those that are just coming in, Poisoncurls is the world record holder for Lion King Easy Mode. And he's got the, what is it, a 3619 on MMX.
Yeah, 3619.
The,
Oh, I
thir-
fucking
the,
killed him.
the 35 has been elusive, but he goes for it pretty much every day.
35 is fucking impossible, bro.
I don't want to speak out of turn here, Poisoncurls, but I have a feeling if you were to stream the movie Lion King and then see how many times you can beat Lion King while you're actually streaming the movie, it could just do wonders for you, man.
Dude, that's challenge mode. I'd
That's a
donate for
good
that.
idea, dude.
I'd donate for that.
Or what if Poisoncurls, like every level he was in, he sang from that was in the movie?
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong there.
Hey, Cinema, I dropped you some bits over in your channel, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
I appreciate you coming in and filling the vacancy.
I'll blame those bits on why I just died.
Sure. Okay. I donated them 20 minutes ago, but
Oh, okay. Well, I need something to blame on why I died. It can't be.
I told you to look at Poisoncurls. Rip.
Come on, Poison, you can do this.
Yes! Alright, we got him, dude. Is that a spoiler? You can only see, like, I don't know.
Sukigatu says, I'll be back soon to it. Suki, are you saying that you're going to run Demon's Crest again? By 2022 at the latest. Oh, wow.
That must be when he's retiring. I think Suki's like 54 or something like that.
Yeah, he is.
He's one of the older runners in the
Yeah.
Demon's Crest community.
That's right.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
I missed out on a hit because
So-
I had a stroke. That's all I can account it to.
Yeah, Suki, I'll mark my calendar for 2022. It's going to be a big year.
2022.
I got the early pickup.
Here comes Cinema. He already called it out, but boom, there it is. He was close enough to the item when he died to skip the visual.
Nice.
What a pro. Poisoncurls wants this, though. I can tell. He really wants this third
He may have a
place.
chance. I forgot where the thing spawned. How is it not spawned?
Meanwhile, Cinema looking for the final.
Am I dumb? Why isn't... What?
Did you kill Flame Lord?
I just did. I got the early pickup.
You know something I've always wanted to know the answer to is if this map has like an edge or do you just wrap around on it?
It just wraps around.
Really?
Yep. It's just like
Did I
flat
kill
Earth.
Bell?
It's just like flat Earth. Did you not kill Belf?
I think I killed Bell. I don't know why it hasn't...
Suki said cinema confirmed dumb.
Oh, Poisoncurls. Trying not to take risks, took a risk anyways, and died via a vine.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Cinema now had to take the big Belth revisit, giving Poisoncurls the opening.
This... Watch. I'm gonna get there and Bell's already dead.
Do you have to fight him again, or how does that work?
I don't know what. I'm not sure what's happening on Cinema's screen.
I'm going to see if I killed Bell because the final area hasn't...
I can tell by your health that you haven't killed Belf. You like that rhyme?
That I haven't?
Yep.
You ready for this? Oh, he is still here. No, he's not. Wait, is he? Yeah, he is. Well, apparently I just wanted to go straight to... Right, there's the first level.
Get it, Poison? Get it.
Sloth, do you have like one of those canes you can use on these guys when they're just being too ridiculous? You can like pull them off the stage.
Well, I mean,
Do you want to do that for me right now?
I was considering whoever gets last place has to shave their beard, but that seems like a bit of an extreme measure.
I just shaved. I'm down.
Beards
Alright.
only take about a month, huh? A month or two. I guess Poisoncurls has got some length
It's
there.
like it's the
Your
ultimate
beard
shame.
is weird.
Just right here. There.
Alright, now we're good.
Poisoncurls' beard looks just like Obi-Wan Kenobi from like Revenge of the Sith. Like it's the exact same beard. It's freaking gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, man.
You got to get that white robe that Obi-Wan wears. Spitting
yeah.
image.
eBay.
Don't try it, Flame Lord. I have the high ground.
No.
Shit. These fucking little flame.
You know the other thing that I've recently learned about the game
Yes.
is that the fireballs that Firebrand shoots, they have like a despawn point. Like if you leave them out too long, they only travel so far.
I'll just take that death and try again. Without the game.
All right, everyone. If you've stuck around, you're in for a motherfucking treat. We have a race to third here between Poisoncurls and Cinema. It's actually happening. And Cinema
It's
even
time.
has extra health and flying turbo.
If I lose, it's extra humiliating. This is basically what you were just saying.
What's the word that comes after humiliating?
Cinema.
Like we've got embarrassing, humiliating, whatever the next 2 words are. That's what it's going to be if you lose this.
Anyone have a
Poison.
thesaurus?
Cinema not looking good.
We did it!
Taking damage like it's his job.
That's what I do. Gotta
Got
make
it.
it close.
Poison
That
Curls
was
skillfully
terrible.
avoiding the blue balls.
Yo, we got him, dude. Let's go.
That was close for 3rd.
Third was
Nice.
close. Poison Curls was a couple pixels away from dying a couple times there. Good job, gents.
Oh, yeah.
Poison Curls with the PB too, everyone. Put your hands together.
Woo, woo.
Good job, fellas.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. So, Skunky gets the Sloth Cup for another week to display on his stream.
Hooray.
I think Morvo wants in on next week. Anybody else, make yourself known. You're in chat or in Discord. I've got both pulled
I'm
up.
down.
Who is down?
LP3.
Okay, you want in?
This time for realsies, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. All right, so you guys are ready to know the game.
Yeah.
The game will be Super Nintendo, Snake Rattle and Roll, Warpless.
Ugh.
There's a Snake Rattle N Roll for Super
What is
Nintendo.
that?
Good luck,
What is that?
and may the
It's
odds
gonna
be
the
ever
worst
in
thing
your
ever
favor.
play.
It's not a bad game. Come on. Essentially, the whole point is it's kind of like you're a snake and you eat stuff to gain weight. And at the end of every level, there's like a little scale, and you have to tip the scale to open the door to go to the next world. But the warpless world record is roughly about, I guess, 10 to 15 minutes. So it's a pretty short game, and there's really not a whole lot of nuance to it. And there's if you're good at platforming, then you're not going to really have to worry about dying too much. But I mean, it is a 3D game. Like, it's not a 2D game, so it'll be platforming in 3D on regular Nintendo.
Yikes.
I'm terrified.
I can't wait to see what the lag looks like.
I don't know how much the lag is going to be, but that'll be it. Next Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, or 7 p.m. is the check-in, 8 p.m. is when the race begins.
So am I still in it, or because I lost?
If Morvo wants in, then yes, that will be the case, because he told me that he was 100% in. Like, if you talk to him and he seems like he's like busy with his fiance or something, then we might have to make a change.
Alright.
See, if we've got enough people that want to run it, I can be in as a backup practice this week.
Skunky is scaring everybody off with his mad skills. No, I mean, okay, so I mean, we'll do that, but I mean, okay, so the contenders, possible contenders, Skunky as a backup. Andre, you coming back next week?
Yeah.
All right. LP3 coming back next week. Poisoncurls wants in, and Morvo. So between those 5 gentlemen, we will have our contenders, but those are locked in. If you are watching right now and you have a NES or SNES game that you would like to see run on the Sloth Race, go to the Discord, exclamation point in my chat, exclamation point Discord, join the Discord, go to the General Race channel, and post the game, and I will review it and consider adding it for one of our races. But, guys, I'd like to thank you all. Like, you're all amazing runners and good guys. Starsurfer, I miss you so much, you need to come back to me. But thank you so much for commentating, because I never would have been able to make this as interesting without you.
I'll be back one day, my love.
I know. Waiting with
Thanks,
bated
Sloth.
breath.
Starsurfer.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for picking Demon's Crest, you guys. It's fun to see you guys play.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much.
Yeah, it's been fun. Good game.
Well, that's all I've got, guys. So until next week.
Alright.
See ya.
Adios.